Hello everybody, Terry back again with another video. Today's video is going to be about talking about Monte Carlo so far, what has happened, and in particular to talk about Djokovic and Nadal who did their so-called comebacks after not playing in the tour for 2 months, since Australian Open, since Novak won his 9th Australian Open title, and since Rafa lost the quarterfinal against Tsitsipas after being up in the lead with 2-love. But Tsitsipas, well, like we all remember, came back and won that match in 5 sets. Yeah, guys, Monte Carlo, Novak Djokovic, he did his first match in 2 months. He faced Jannik Sinner for the first time, at least for the first time in a competitive match. They have played each other earlier this year in an exhibition match, which he won in straight sets. And the same scenario was today, guys. Jannik Sinner didn't stand a chance. You know, Novak Djokovic was too solid, too consistent, too good. And he, in the end, won 6-4, 6-2, gives Jannik Sinner only 10 games. Novak did a solid performance, in my opinion, considering that he was out of the tour for 2 months, not playing tennis matches. Of course, he has been practicing, but he has not played any match. And he just showed Jannik Sinner that you, my friend, have a lot to improve, and which he has. I already said that after the Miami final when he lost against Lukac 2 weeks ago, or 2 or 3 weeks ago, whatever it was. Jannik Sinner, he needs to improve his serve, returns, movement, shot tolerance, stamina. There you have it, guys. And Novak Djokovic exposed all of these 5 things in this match. Jannik Sinner, he did what he could, but too many unforced errors. You cannot come away against one of the greatest tennis players of all time, which of course Novak Djokovic is, and one day maybe even the greatest of all time, with 28 unforced errors and only 17 winners. Jannik Sinner does 11 more unforced errors than winners. That will not do the job against Novak Djokovic. That will do the job against RBA in Miami. That will do the job against Khachanov in Miami. That will not do the job against Novak Djokovic. And exactly like predicted 4 or 5 days ago when I did my preview, I said Novak Djokovic will take out Jannik Sinner in straight sets because Jannik Sinner, he will just do too many unforced errors. He cannot afford doing too many unforced errors. Jannik Sinner, he needs to construct points much better. He needs to be more patient on the court. He needs to have better shot tolerance. He needs to serve better. He needs to return better. He needs to play better from the baseline. He just needs to improve. He has time on his side, but people who are hyping him, I have hyped tennis players before. I'm not hyping Jannik Sinner. I have hyped Grigor Dimitrov 12 years ago. I have hyped Juan Martín Del Potro 10, 12 years ago. I have hyped Felix Auger-Aliassime 2 years ago. I am not hyping anyone anymore. Anyone, guys. I don't care who that is. Until they prove me and win a big title, a la Masters, a la Grand Slam, I'm not hyping anyone, guys. Anyone, period. So, Djokovic did a solid performance. He does 20 winners, 21 unforced errors, 1 more unforced errors than winner. Serves pretty solid. He gets his serve broken 2 times. Both of those times was in the first set. In the second set, Novak Djokovic, he protects his serve the entire set, and he himself, on the other hand, breaks Jannik Sinner's serves 5 times. 3 times in the first set, 2 times in the second set, if I'm not mistaken. All in all, considering Novak has been away from the tour for 2 months, not playing any matches, a really good performance, because Novak Djokovic is not super known and super famous to bounce back immediately after not playing tennis matches for a couple of months, like it is the case for him at the current moment. But he did, to be a first match and to be against a pretty quality opponent like Jannik Sinner. He is good, guys. You don't misunderstand me. He is good tennis player, Jannik Sinner, and he has a bright future. But I'm not saying that he's great. At least not yet. He's not great at the current moment. He can be great 2-3 years ahead, but at the current moment, no, he's not great. He has improvements to do, guys. I am not like other players or like other YouTubers who just praises the guy and say, oh, he's a machine, he's a terminator, blah 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 blah. No, I don't operate like that. Like I said, until these youngsters wins big titles, I'm not hyping anyone. And look what happened to the Miami finalists. Both Jannik Sinner and Hurkacz. They both lost the second round in straight sets. Hurkacz lost to Evans in straight sets. This shows that the tennis behind big 3, Nadal, Federer and Djokovic, it is not looking super good, guys. It is not, guys. They have a lot of improvements to do. Yeah, Hurkacz won his biggest title 2 weeks ago, but he has improvements to do, guys. I just hope Hurkacz doesn't become the new Jack Sock or the new Grigor Dimitrov or the new Wilfried Tsonga. Or the new Robbie Söderling, or do you know what all these players have in common? Yeah, they are one-hit wonders to winning Masters, guys. Or Fognini, we should not forget Fognini. He has also only one Masters in his life in this tournament 2 years ago. But of course, he will not defend it this year. That I'm pretty confident about, even though Fognini has won actually 2 matches and has not lost one single set so far. But he will not win this tournament. He has won 2 matches, but he has not faced a deadly hard competition. When he will face his first quality opponent, Fognini will be out of this tournament with his head first. So then we had Rafael Nadal. He faced Delbonis. Delbonis, of course, like expected, he didn't stand a chance. He only took 3 games from Rafael Nadal. Delbonis has never taken one single set from Rafael Nadal in 4 previous meetings in the past, now 5. Delbonis doesn't have the tools, doesn't have the consistency, doesn't have the stamina, doesn't have the shot tolerance, doesn't have the confidence, anything. He's like outside 60 or 70 in the world. I believe he's something 80 in the world ranking, Delbonis. And of course, Delbonis couldn't stand a chance against Rafa Nadal, and Rafa took him out 6-1, 6-2, gave him a breadstick in the first set. Rafa did a solid performance, not something spectacular, but a solid performance in my opinion. The first set was good. In my opinion, the first set was good. When he did 10 winners and 4 unforced errors, Rafa Nadal looked really good the first set. The second set, he looked rusty. In the second set, Rafa does 12 unforced errors and only 6 winners. So, but all in all, Rafa looked good. Rafa looked good in the first set. Rafa looked solid in the second set. Not more than so. Rafa will be more tested tomorrow against Grigor Dimitrov, but I don't think that Grigor Dimitrov will defeat Rafa Nadal. The head-to-head between Grigor and Rafa is 13-1 to Rafa Nadal. So that shows a lot how much Rafa Nadal owns Grigor Dimitrov. And now Grigor is facing Rafa Nadal on clay. Rafa's by far best surface. So I think Rafa takes out Grigor tomorrow, straight sets. But I'm pretty confident that Grigor will take more sets than Delbonis did today, because Delbonis doesn't have any weapons whatsoever. Then we have some other matches. PCB, he went through my dark horse. I had 3 dark horses before this event started: PCB, Ruud, and RBA. RBA also won in straight sets, and Ruud took out Diego Schwartzman, one of my top 8 favorites before the event started. But I'm not shocked, I'm not even surprised. I know that Christian Ruud, he's a great clay court player, has a great topspin, and his topspin is really effective on this surface. So I'm not surprised at all that Christian Ruud took out Diego Schwartzman. Now Christian Ruud will play on another dark horse. 2 of my dark horses will face each other now, and it is Christian Ruud versus PCB. I will give PCB my slightest edge there tomorrow. PCB, who won a tournament just 1 week ago or something. And Zverev also defeated Sonego. Was a pretty solid performance from Zverev, not superior but solid, 6-3, 6-3. Sonego just won a title a week ago on clay, so that was a little test from Zverev there. Zverev went through that test. Now as well, Zverev will face David Goffin, who defeated the one-hit wonder Marco Cecchinato from the 2018 French Open semi-finalist. And Zverev, I give Zverev my slightest edge against Goffin. The head-to-head between Zverev and Goffin is 2-1 to Zverev there, but all of these 3 matches that they've faced each other, Zverev and Goffin, they have been 3-setters. So that match can obviously go either way. Nadal, like I said, he will take out Grigor Dimitrov straight sets, but Grigor will take definitely more games than what Delbonis did, and Djokovic will face Evans, who took out Hurkacz earlier today. They have never faced each other. Novak Djokovic, for the second straight match in a row that Novak is facing an opponent where he has never faced him before. Jannik Sinner the first one, now Evans the second one, but I don't think that Evans will bother Djokovic, even though Evans is a pretty solid player with a great slice, great one single-handed backhand, comes to the net, has a decent serve, but Djokovic is Djokovic. He is the 18-time Grand Slam champion. He is the 36 times Master 1000 champion. So obviously, I think that Novak will take out Evans in straight sets. Then like I said, PCB, I give my slightest edge against Christian Ruud. Then we have a blockbuster, in my opinion, Rublev versus RBA. I give my slightest edge to Rublev there, but I will not be shocked or surprised if RBA surprises me wrong. Let's see what happens, guys, tomorrow. This will be an Thursday tomorrow will be some really good matches to see. The one I'm looking particularly forward to is probably that one, Blackbuster or RBA versus Rublev. That one, I don't know who will win, guys. But in the end of the day, guys, the best players in this tournament are, of course, Djokovic or Nadal. I will be shocked if none of these two wins the tournament when it's all said and done on Sunday, guys. Because these are the two best players in the world for a reason, even though the Rafa is the world number 3 at the current moment. But in my opinion, Rafa Nadal is a better player than Medvedev, even though that Medvedev is the current world number 2 at the moment. Medvedev, who, by the way, tested positive and was forced to leave the tournament. This is what is happening on tennis, guys, nowadays. You have two opponents. You have your opponent on the other side of the net, and you have the opponent of getting your tests negative. And Medvedev, unfortunately for him, he got his test positive, and he was forced to leave this tournament, which was really unfortunate. But he would never have won this tournament anyway, at least not in my opinion. Tsitsipas will face Cristian Garin, who took out Felicia Lasime yesterday after Felix choked really badly in the first set. He was up 5-2 with 2 breaks, but I don't know, even though that Felix has hired Tony Nadal as his coach temporarily at the current moment, he still choked the first set, and in the second set he had a meltdown and lost the second set 6-1. Let's see if Cristian Garin can take out Tsitsipas. I give my slightest edge to Tsitsipas there. I think Tsitsipas will take out Cristian Garin, but you never know, because Cristian Garin is a really clay court specialist. So let's see, guys, what happens tomorrow. We have really some interesting matches to look forward tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you next time. Peace.